Hello everyone and welcome back to this beautiful channel. So for those of you who wish to study in Canada and you are looking for schools with the most affordable tuition deposit, here with me are a list of 10 schools in Canada with the most affordable tuition deposit. All of these schools you see right here, none of them is currently charging an application fee. That is to say, they normally charge an application fee, but because you're going to be applying through me, they are going to be waiving the application fee. I repeat and I will say it again. They are charging application fees, but because you are applying through me, they are going to be waiving their application fees. So there are 10 of them here from the least to the top. That is as low as $1,000 to up to $3,000 tuition deposit. So if you're coming across this page for the very first time and you are looking forward to studying in Canada, 2026-2027 academic year, then you should consider watching this video right up to the end because we have a lot to discover. As they always say, information is power. Once you don't have the information, you can never make a right decision. Once again, you're welcome back. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I have 10 schools on my list in Canada with the most affordable tuition deposit. All of these schools are currently waiving their English language proficiency as well alongside their application fees. So you don't have to pay no application fee. I also don't have to pay I also don't have to show any proof of English language proficiency. I'm going to be giving you the schools and I'm going to repeat this particular point. If you want to benefit from free application, you have to do it via me. So if you like, you go to the school website. If you want to apply by yourself, you go and pay the fee accordingly. It's as simple as A, B, and C. So the first school here on my list is Lassal College. This school is located in British Columbia. They have two campuses, one in British Columbia, Vancouver, one in Quebec, Montreal. So the one in British Columbia, which offers solely English programs, is receiving students and they are already open for admission for May and September 2026. The tuition deposit is no longer 5,000 Canadian dollars. It is now 1,000 Canadian dollars only. They are waiving the application fee to two nationals, Nigerians and Ghanaians. If you are from Ghana and Nigeria, this particular school, you don't need to pay any application fee. Listen and listen attentively. It simply means that if you're from any other nationality, you will pay the application fee accordingly. No exception. And the application fee in this case is 50 Canadian dollars. Now, the second school on my list is one of my favorite schools, Yorkville University. There is no application fee if applying via me, and the deposit fee is $1,000 for both undergraduate and master's programs. Yes, and admission will typically take less than 2 weeks to get an offer once you have submitted all the required documents for admission. Now, the third school charging $1,000 here on my list is University of Regina, one of the biggest schools in Saskatchewan, Canada. Yes, they charge as low as 1,000 Canadian dollars. They also have an application fee of $100. But because you're going to be applying through me, you don't need to pay no $100. Now, they are waiving the application fee only to those who are going in for the undergraduate programs. If you want to go in for masters, you will pay the application fee normally. So exception only to those for undergraduate. And with Regina, you can still go into with your dependents if you're going in for undergraduate programs. That is bachelor's in nursing, bachelor's in law, bachelor's in engineering, bachelor's in education. You can choose Regina if you want to move in with your family at the level of undergraduate. Yes, you can still go. I'll still give you other schools that can still help you to move abroad with your family at the level of undergraduate, still on my list. So that's the third school I just gave you. The fourth school right here on my list is Northwestern Polytechnic. It's located in the province of Alberta and they're charging as low as 1,500 Canadian dollars tuition deposit. There is also no fee to apply. They're currently waiving their application fee. So if you're interested in any of these four schools I have already listed, all what you have to do is send me an email or you just comment below interested and I'm going to send you my email. Anyhow you want it, no problem. Guys, if you're still watching this video and you haven't subscribed to this beautiful channel, then you are definitely going to miss my future videos. You don't want that to happen to you, so make sure you consider smashing that subscription button below. Before I give you the fifth school here on my list, For those of you watching me, you don't know who I am, you're seeing me for the very first time. My name is Njukan Roosevelt. I am a student recruiter. That is to say, I do help students to get their admissions and to get enrollments in schools abroad. We work with more than 70 international universities across US, across Canada, UK, Australia, Germany, France, and so many different localities across the world. So if you are facing difficulties with your admission process, be it in Spain, France, Germany, US, Canada, just name it, you can just feel free to reach me out via my official email or just leave me a comment below. You want to know more about my services and I'll be in touch with you. So the fifth school on my list is also one of my favorites. As a matter of fact, I am currently assisting students to this particular school for free. And this is Algoma University. It's located in a very royal area in Canada. And you know how royal area works nowadays. No saturation, and they are having maybe not to exaggerate, but I think they have a bit higher visa chances. So the tuition deposit for Algoma is 2,000 Canadian dollars. There is also no application fee for undergraduate and masters. They are waiving both. Yes, if you're applying via me. So if you want to go apply to the website, go and apply. Then you pay the fee accordingly. Now, the next school is still located in this royal area where Algoma is also located. Like I said, it's located in Sault Marie. The next school is Sault College. They charge 100 Canadian dollars, but because you're applying through me, you're not going to be paying no $100. So Sault College also charges 2,000 Canadian dollars tuition deposit. You can also consider applying to Sault College. So I don't know if that's the sixth school on my list. So the next school, number 7, I've lost the counting. Number 7 is Centennial College, one of the colleges offering trade programs, mechanical engineering, welding engineering, all these trade courses. If you are considering a trade school, you can also consider Centennial College. The application fee is $125. But because you're applying through me, you don't need to pay $125. Be it a diploma program or postgraduate program, you're not going to be paying that. So they are also open for admission, and the deposit is 2,000 Canadian dollars. Now, the next school after Centennial College is Fleming College, another trade school in Canada. If you want to study welding, engineering, artificial intelligence, anything welding, building and construction, pharmacy technician, all of them. In fact, sometimes just help me. If you want to apply to any of these schools, you can just help me go to their website, check the program that you're looking for, then just come directly to me with the program that you want. It makes it very easy and very swift in terms of the application process. So after Fleming College, by the way, is 2,000 Canadian dollars. Like I said, the application fee to Fleming is about $100, but you're not going to be paying that if you're applying through me. Now, before I give you the next school, I want to give you some reasons why you should consider applying through, because students always say, but why should I apply through an agent? Why? Or through a consultant? I can do this by myself. Yes, of course. You can basically do that by yourself. But first thing first to note. Now, let's assume you want to apply for admission. You want to apply like 3 different schools in order to maximize your chances. You can choose 3 different schools. Let's just say Algoma, Regina, and let's just say Yorkville. Algoma is $100. Yorkville is $150. Which one did I call? Regina is $100. So you're going to be paying $350 just to apply to 3 schools. But as far as I'm concerned, all of them are free. So did I just save you $350? Yes, that is the difference. If you want, you can try it. If you don't like, you can go and do the application yourself. So the next school on my list is another trade school, which is also very important, and they have a certain level of visa acceptance with. I like this school, Niagara College. If you want to study personal support programs, early childhood education, social work, you can consider this school. They are also very good in terms of all these programs, and their tuition deposit too is also the same, 2,000 Canadian dollars. Another school which can also allow you to move with your dependent even if you want to go in for an undergraduate course is Laurentian University. Please take note, I've mentioned 2 good schools. If you are considering moving with your dependent at the level of undergraduate, you should consider these 2 schools because they have programs which are eligible for dependents to move at the level of undergraduate. You have Regina and you have Laurentian. These 2 schools, they have bachelors in nursing, they have bachelors in engineering, bachelors in education, bachelors in law, bachelors in nursing sciences. I think there are about 6 programs which are eligible for undergraduate to move with their dependent. These two schools are actually having those programs, so you can also consider applying to these two schools, Laurentian and Regina. Apart from that, those other schools, if you don't have stress with dependents, you can just apply to any other school and get your applications done on time. Now, the next and the last school on our list, I think it's even the 11th school, because I have named Lassal, I've given Yorkville, I've given Regina, I've given Northwestern Polytechnic, I've given Algoma, I have given Sault College, I've given Centennial, I've given Fleming, I have given Niagara College, I just gave Laurentian. But there's one other school which is also very good, especially for master students, is University of Canada West. They are charging 4,000 Canadian dollars and they are open for both undergraduate and master. There is also no application fee to University of Canada West. So that is it about these schools in my list today. So guys, if you're looking for admissions in Canada to any of these schools, I am working with all of these schools. Feel free to reach out any day, anytime for assistance. And of course, we'll see how we can help you. Now, one thing you guys must also note is that we do not guarantee people admission. Admission is for those who have the minimum entry requirement. Don't come with your poor grade and think that because you're applying via me, you're going to get it. It doesn't work like that. You need to have the minimum entry requirement in order to be eligible for admission. That is how these schools work. We don't interfere in school policies. They put the policies and we abide to it as well. So take note, if your grades are too low or too poor, the fact that you are contacting us for assistance, you might not get it. So don't blame. No blames if you don't get it. So make sure your documents are good, you have good grades, and trust me, you get your admission on time. So guys, please do well to share this video to someone. Don't forget to like and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this video using that comment section. Make use of it, interact, exchange, tell me where you're watching me from, and of course, I'll give you a special greeting. So guys, once again, thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to receiving your application. So make sure you stay connected across all my social media platforms: Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and here on YouTube with the same name, Njukan Roosevelt. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.